Back with more Buffy. This is episode 7 of season 3. We're getting through it. We're, making a bit of progress into the season now. And I'm absolutely loving what they're doing, as always, with Buffy. Last episode was really cool. Very funny episode. The whole band candy situation. We had Giles and Joyce shenanigans. And all sorts of weird and wacky stuff going on. But it was a lot of fun. And we also had stuff with Xander and Willow, which I'm trying to blank from my mind because it's breaking my heart. But yeah. Anyway, very excited to see what's going to happen next with this episode. It's called Revelations. That makes me nervous. Is the Xander and Willow thing going to come out? I don't know. We'll have to watch and find out. But yes, I'm very excited to carry on with the show. Loving what is going on. So yeah, let's get into it.
I think it's great when two people like two people and want to be close to them instead of anyone else.
Here. Yeah, well put. Hey, can I snag a sip? Hey, you got
Sure.
it. We're the best of Buffy's bestest buds. She'd tell us.
Tell you what. How about your new
Tell me why. I like to think Giles is just like doing his watercolours or something.
Synchronized slaying. New Olympic category. What do you think?
Slay.
Sloppy.
Oh.
You telegraph punches, leave blind sides open, and for a school night slaying. Who knew watcher?
Oh. Mood.
Mr. Giles, where do you keep the rest of your books?
I'm sorry, the rest?
Yes, the actual library. Oh, see.
I can assure you, Mrs. Post, this is the finest
All right.
occult reference collection.
This side of the Atlantic, I'm sure. Do you have
All right, fuck you.
Paranormal Encyclopedia?
Do you have a better attitude?
I have been sent by the council for a very important reason.
I want her dead.
Needs a watcher. The council wishes me to report on the entire situation here, including you.
Academic probation's not so funny today, huh, Giles?
Why don't they like
The fact
Giles?
is, there is talk in the Larvas will be headed for the cemetery.
There is more than one in Sunnydale.
I see. How many?
12 within the city limits.
Fucking hell.
Well, we'll just have to take them one at a time.
I suppose they do need it.
Anything in your books that might pinpoint the exact location of the tomb would be useful. But then we cannot ask for miracles. We will
Oh yes, it says here that you're a bitch.
Can we kill her?
I think the council
Yes.
might frown upon that.
With you I'm born again. Nothing screams sexy quite like meditation.
Ugh.
Oh no.
It's late. I'm tired.
No scene for just the two of you, please.
What do you want?
No, I don't want any soppy music, thank you. Shove your soppy music. I want heavy metal to kill the mood.
Stop means no.
Yes, it does.
No means no. So, stop.
Damn, he's learning. Fuck me. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, shit.
Son of a bitch, it's my lucky day.
Why is there a Viking robbing a grave?
Why don't I alleviate my guilt by going out and getting myself really killed?
If you want. Oh, fuck a duck and call it Judy. Oh boy. Oh no. Well, this is a mess.
Glove and minigun.
The world's ugliest fashion accessory.
Done.
Infinity Gauntlet.
Once you put it on.
Based, I believe, on very sketchy and unreliable folk legends. The pictures are fun to look at, Mr. Giles, but one really ought to read the nice words as well.
And I am in complete control of my Slayer.
Giles! We have a big problem. It's Buffy.
Will you excuse us?
Giles does not get a single stress-free day, does he? Oh boy, intervention time.
Tragedy masks. Remember, I statements only. I feel angry. I feel worried. Fine.
Yes.
Here's one. I feel worried. About me. Last time around, Angel barely laid a hand on Buffy. He was way more interested in killing her friends. What gives you the right to suck face with your demon lover again? It was an accident.
What, you just tripped and fell on his lips?
It was wrong, okay?
You can
I know
talk,
that, and I
Xander.
know that
Fuck
it can't
off.
happen again. If I thought for a second that Angel was gonna hurt anyone.
You would stop him. Like you did last time with Miss Calendar.
Buffy, I feel that when it comes
Okay,
to
I don't think that was
you can't
fair.
see straight. Angel did find the glove, and that was a good...
Oh shit.
But sadly, I must remind you that Angel tortured me. For hours. For pleasure. You have no respect for me or the job I perform.
Oh fuck. Damn. She probably didn't need to hear that though. Oh man, this is a complex episode and I love it. Feed me.
Blunders like last night's attack. You will probably hate me a great deal of the time.
You think?
But I will make you a better Slayer.
How does she know about last night's
And I will
attack?
keep you alive.
Is she the demon thing?
You have to trust that I am right. And have his games and secret meetings.
What meetings?
Oh, I don't know. Something with Buffy and her friends.
Oh, right. I guess that doesn't include me.
And why does he let her socialise so
Don't-
much? It hardly seems...
Turn things...
No matter.
Oh, if she turns Faith against him, I'm going to be pissed.
Would you like to do some training?
Yeah, beat her up.
Training.
You were scared? You kept a secret, you know? But it's okay. I mean, secrets aren't bad. You know, they're normal.
I mean, they are bad when it's yours, but
Secrets are good. Must be a reason why we keep
whereas
them.
Xander's just taking the high ground over everything,
Yeah, I guess.
even though he has a secret too.
I say I deal with this problem right now.
Oh fuck.
I say I slay.
Can I come?
Or better still, destroy it.
Destroy it?
I believe I have all the necessary materials.
She's evil.
Well,
She doesn't want to destroy it.
I must say, Mr. Giles, good show.
Knocked out again.
Good show indeed.
I knew you were a bitch.
I feel better. Well, sure you do. This big burden's been lifted. And keeping secrets is a lot of work.
Yes, it is, isn't
One
it?
could hypothetically imagine.
After a while, it even makes the fun parts not so fun.
Learn
Makes
from
you think all
that,
this stuff
please.
is sexy anyway.
Talking.
Oh damn. Even when I'm disappointed in her, she's adorable.
Sorry about that.
How is that possible?
Yeah, I'm thinking Buffy's ex-meat did this.
Oh no, 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 no,
Guy's a
no,
demon.
no.
How much more proof do you need?
Bite marks would be nice. Yeah, medical emergency. Sunnydale High.
Well, at least you're not jumping to conclusions for
Fate
once.
to believe Giles could die.
Yeah, he's gonna have a whole lot of company unless I do something permanent.
What the fuck are you doing? Destroying the glove?
So you just assume?
I didn't. Faith did.
What did you tell her?
Only what everyone knows. She's a big girl. Can't draw conclusions.
How much of a head start does she have?
Xander's pissing me off.
10 minutes.
Where is the glove?
It's in the trunk.
Oh shit. Oh.
That's what I love about this town. Everyone's so helpful.
Damn.
Mrs. Post.
Oh my god.
Kill you.
You're not getting that glove.
You want to bet?
Jesus Christ. She'd come in like 10 seconds earlier.
We'll have to test this.
I'll double check.
What?
I know what the glove does.
There's no time to test this.
Oh shit.
Faith, we can figure this out.
Oh no. You're supposed to be good friends. I am kind of hyped as fuck about Buffy vs. Faith though. Smashing. Oh. Well, that's just fucking rude. Oh. Ow. That's when you knew you fucked up. Oh my goodness, it's like Skyrim. Whoa! Oh, I saved Willow.
Can you draw her fire?
With the cloud comes a power.
I'm getting that.
Calm down, Thanos. Oh, fuck! Bye, bitch. That's what Thor should have done in Infinity War. Just chopped off his fucking arm.
Seeing the two of you kissing after everything that happened, I leaned toward the postal. But I trust you.
I don't. Just for the record.
Well, at least Xander knows. He's gone a bit too
Let me
far.
guess. Gwendolyn posts.
And we need
Watch
Oz
it.
and Cordelia to start doing some more. We've had a few episodes where they haven't really been in it.
By the council a couple of years.
I'm on your side.
I'm on my side, and that's enough.
Not always.
No.
Is that it?
You need a team, I think, if you're a Slayer. Work things out. Be friends.
Buffy.
Oh, what an upbeat ending. Oof. That was a great episode. I loved it. I thought it was so good. I think it's one of the things I love most about like TVs, not just TVs, TV shows and characters in general, that you can really like develop and change them over like years and years. And you know, this is a kind of thing that they couldn't have done in season 1 because they needed to establish all these different characters and their relationships with each other, and only then can they like test them. And I think that's something Buffy's always done very well. You know, once they've established all these different relationships and stuff and these characters, they can really push them to their limits and almost push them to breaking point at some points. And I think Buffy isn't afraid to test your belief in certain characters and test your fondness for certain characters and your feelings for them. Because I really struggled with Xander in this episode. I think he kind of admitted he was in, well, he behaved irrationally at the end, so I'm not going to be completely hateful towards him. But I do think he does tend to just think his opinion's the correct one. And he does seem to always have, like, takes the highway or whatever and believes he has the higher ground over every single situation, and he's never wrong. And that attitude can be played for laughs, and that's kind of when I like that. But in moments like this, I just think it's really irresponsible, and nearly cost Angel his life, even though in this instant, yes, Angel has done bad things when he was Angelus. In this instant, he was innocent of stuff, and yet he was nearly killed. And yeah, I'm struggling with Xander, I'm not going to lie. I still like him, not as much as I used to like him, but hopefully he can grow and change, especially with this whole thing with Willow, which I'm still hateful of, and I don't like at all. Completely wrong. Breaks my heart, but I'm hoping it'll be sorted soon. And they're both feeling guilty about it, so that's good. That's some kind of progress. But I really just need this story to be over with so I can fully enjoy episodes again, because it's really it hurts my soul. So yeah, not a fan of them making out in the library. They can no. And yeah, just Xander's approach to things, I think, can be quite childish and naive. And I hope as the series progresses he really grows from that. But I knew he'd react that way to finding out that Angel was alive. Any excuse to kind of kill him. And he's always had that resentment ever since season 1. And I think he might always have that. You know, I'd be very surprised if they ever become like very close or anything, Angel and Xander. But it shows, you know, the characters have been written quite consistently, I suppose, whether or not you agree with their actions, because I knew Xander would react like that, and he did. So it shows how well I'm getting to know these characters and stuff. But yeah, this is a very kind of well-written and layered episode, I think, in terms of characters. It was a really complex and complicated situation throughout most of the main characters. with things getting twisted and stuff like that. I think it was very cleverly written, and a great exploration of these different characters, because you can see kind of everyone's point of view, although I completely, cheating, no. Completely disagree with that. Just come clean. It's just, ugh. But that's a personal thing that really gets me. So yeah, won't get into that. So yeah, not big on the Xander Willow thing. Hopefully it will get sorted out soon. I'm glad that they at least both have a conscience. Really wanted Willow to tell Buffy though. Oh. So close. That's going to be a fuck ton of pain when people find out about that. So yeah, I've moaned about that enough really, haven't I? I've bored you to death with that. So yeah, I think, I'm still very disappointed in what Willow's doing, even though she is still my cinnamon roll and I adore her. People are flawed, but they should come forward when their flaw is cheating, in my opinion. And, in reaction to Buffy's secret coming out about Angel being alive, I think she kind of did deal with it in an appropriate way and a grown-up way, whereas Xander's not as mature as Willow is yet. I don't know if he ever will be, but we'll see. So yeah, I kind of disagree with how Xander went around things. There are occasions where I really do struggle with Xander, but, I can't believe I'm in a position where I think Cordelia deserves better. How about that? Speaking of, Oz and Cordelia, I hope they get more episodes focused around them in the future, because they've kind of been very backstage characters really for the last few episodes, so I really hope we get some stuff with them in the future. When the whole Xander and Willow thing inevitably comes out, I'll probably get a lot of stuff then, but give them storylines and screen times that don't involve breaking my soul, please. So yeah, we had that. And then Lagos, so kind of villain. Obviously I think Gwendolyn was kind of the real threat of the episode, so it makes sense that we didn't get loads of screen time for that. But I thought the design of it was kind of quite cool, and the idea of the glove and stuff was kind of interesting. They talked about it, so like unlimited power and everything, and she just shot lightning out of her hands. It didn't seem to be as powerful as they made it out to be, but if we'd seen more of, that power. They stopped her quite early on, so I love the way Buffy stopped Gwendolyn as well, cutting her arm off and then the lightning strike just destroyed her. Hilarious, I loved it. I knew she was a bitch, did not like her at all, but it was interesting that she almost kind of was who she said she was a watcher and stuff, but she'd done some bad things in the past as well. She had secrets. That was a running thing in this episode, all these different secrets going around. So I thought it tackled that theme really well. And I liked how manipulative Gwendolyn kind of was in that sense. I think she was well written in that kind of aspect of things, and the way she was almost subtly twisting things and turning Faith against the rest of the group by mentioning that secret meeting and stuff. And acting like the victim when her and Angel were fighting and Faith walked in. So I actually think, as a villain, she was pretty effective in that sense. She was very emotionally manipulative, and I really liked that aspect of her character. So I thought she was a pretty decent threat. Then the Buffy and Angel stuff, again, it's a very complicated thing. But I'm invested in their relationship now, which I couldn't have said early on in the show's run, because I just thought it was really cheesy and bleh. But now there's been the connection there, and they've been tested, and they've been made an interesting couple to me. So I am kind of invested in that and rooting for that now. So I enjoyed their scenes together, and Angel helping out and saving Willow and stuff. Really cool to see him kind of interact with the group again. And I love that we got this secret out already, that he's still alive. I like that everyone found out about that. And that scene with Giles, with Buffy, when he was saying, you don't respect me and stuff like that. Damn, deep shit. But I love that. So yeah, that was great that came out finally. I really liked the focus this episode had on the role of the Watcher in both Giles and Gwendolyn, because Giles felt he wasn't being respected in his role by Buffy because she kept Angel's return from him. Then we had Gwendolyn Giles's methods kind of being compared as watchers. And again, the whole idea of trust, which is another theme in this episode, you know, the trusting of people. People lost their trust in Buffy because she lied to them, and Faith had misplaced trust in Gwendolyn and stuff like that. Really interesting stuff. It's a very complicated thing, and I don't think I could do justice to how well written this was, I think. But I love the idea that it was people's own emotions that were kind of the true enemy in this episode, and I feel like you don't need like a monster in every Buffy episode, because I think there are many occasions where everyone in the group is their own worst enemy, and they could just turn on each other for a completely, you know, a complete misunderstanding. So it's just misjudgment, really, that was like the true villain of this episode, and I really like that, because they're all flawed characters, they're all human-ish, for the most part, and you know, sometimes you are your own worst enemy, and I really like that that can be the case. There doesn't have to be a monster or villain to fight every episode. Sometimes they're their own worst enemies, and sometimes them turning on themselves and being their own worst enemy is even worse than the actual threat of the episode, in this case being Lagos. So I think that's a really interesting thing that Buffy does really well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But I also really liked what they did with Faith in this episode. I'm getting more and more interested in her as a character. I think she's really cool. I love that she keeps putting these trust in people and these authority figures, and they keep just stabbing her in the back, and she's seeming to kind of lean towards a bit of isolation and working alone now, and she's pushing Buffy away. When we saw they were quite close at the start of the episode, and to see that be ripped away is kind of sad. Don't know where they're going to go with that. I don't know if they're all going to come together again, or if Faith's just going to be on her own a bit. I mean, she's not a main cast member, I don't think, so, you know, if she just keeps her distance, she's not going to be in every episode, which kind of makes sense. So yeah, I'm really liking what they're doing with her. I think she's got a really interesting story arc so far, and I can't wait to see how they're going to, you know, use her in the future and what her overall story is going to be. But I'm very invested in it. But yeah, overall, loved this episode. I thought it was really, really good. Some really complex kind of character work, really well written. You know, the villain was kind of, again, a means to an end, and it really did highlight that sometimes you're just your own worst enemy, and no one's perfect. People aren't perfect. And, you know, the theme of, like, the emotions being a true villain, and trust, and, you know, the role of watchers, all these running themes on the episode, I think, handled really, really well. And I really liked how kind of melancholy that ending was as well, with Faith just alone on her bed, and the camera kind of really stayed with her for quite a while, you know, isolating her. So I really liked that kind of bleak ending as well, because, you know, we've still got most of the season to go, so things aren't going to get resolved anytime soon, I don't think. It's going to be a hot mess, but I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. Yeah, this was a great episode, so many great character moments. Again, the whole Xander Willow thing, big no. And Xander is testing me big time in episodes like this lately. I still like him, but he's pushing it. And yeah, I think that just shows my investment, if nothing else. And I think it's good that I'm being tested with these characters, and, you know, I don't agree at all with, you know, what Xander and Willow are doing and what the writers have chosen to do with those two characters this season. Because it did suddenly feel like, oh yeah, Willow's like Xander again, now they can be paired up. It did feel very kind of forced in that aspect of things. But people are flawed. People hide things. People have secrets. Another theme of the episode that was handled really well. And I don't like that I keep coming back to this, because I don't want to sound negative, because I really, really liked this episode. But I think it's probably good that I'm being tested with these characters that I am so invested in and really love so much. It's probably good that I can see them at their worst. And I understand that they're not perfect. Even if Willow is my cinnamon roll, she's not perfect. So that's good that Buffy can test you and your love for these characters. Not many shows would do that, I think. I think it's very brave. And if I had the choice, I would remove that whole Xander Willow storyline. And they would have just gotten over their feelings or whatever. Or Xander would never have returned the feelings like he did at the end of season 2. Well, at the start of season 2 as well, there was a moment with them. But yeah, it is what it is. And it is an interesting story, even if I hate every second of it being on my screen, directing into my eyes. I'd rather cut them out than have to watch any more of that storyline, but there we are. It is what it is. But yeah, great episode, really well written for me. Some really great kind of character work, and it gets me really hyped to see what they're going to do with the rest of the season, especially now that everyone knows that Angel's back, what's going to happen. And yeah, just the whole thing of everything getting twisted with like Angel, and Faith and Xander thinking Angel attacked Giles and all of that. The manipulation of things, emotions kind of suck sometimes, and they really can be the death of a lot of people. So yeah, very excited to see what's going to happen next. Really great episode, loved it, and until next time, thanks for watching.